So what's happening, guys? Back with another supplement review. This is David with Mission to Muscle. Hope your day is going well. We're going to jump right into this. I finished a training session, and I got to get off going to work. And it was a good training session. I don't have any more water in me. This is supposed to be the color of my shirt right here. So I am just drenched. I needed a snorkel and goggles for this training session. We're going to jump right into this. This is a EAA formula by Metabolic Nutrition. This is their HYDRA EAAs. This is their blueberry flavor. And just so you know, the flavor is great. It's not like a harsh flavor. It's a really good flavor. It's great to hydrate with. So it's not like, you're not going, like afterwards with a tang or a tart taste or anything like that. It's very, very smooth. Tastes very, very clean. This is a 1 scoop, 40 servings. And 1 scoop on this thing. This is not a beginner formula. So if you're a beginner, you don't want to get this one. This is not something you want. This is for someone who trains like myself, who wants that extra hit of hydration and EAAs. Like they're hoping to get the most out of their training, and they're going for like heavily loaded formula. 18 grams of EAAs in this thing. So 1 scoop is 25 grams, 40 servings, and a pack level scoop is about 24 grams. I mean, hell, when you got a formula like this, just pack level scoop it 24 grams. That's 18 grams. You're not missing out anything if you go a little less on this sucker. So this is I got this from SubKings. I do have a discount code just in case you guys are interested in it. I'll put a link down below to this bad boy, and we'll get right into the ingredient profile, and then we'll jump into, talk about it a little bit here. So we got, right on the top here, critical B vitamins. Critical. This is the B3, B6, and B12. And these are involved in cellular metabolism for energy production through fats and carbohydrates. Then we have a critical electrolytes formula here with potassium, calcium, magnesium, and sodium. This is all just for hydration and being balanced as far as hydration. Good doses are just 700, 300, 150, and 250 milligrams. So it's decent. They're packing it pretty good here. And then we got the essential and conditional essential amino acids. And they're using essential twice there. Anyways, so this is 18 grams of essential amino acids. And there's about 5 grams of L-glutamine in here. And L-glutamine's good for recovery if you're training, probably like me, like more in an endurance sense, to where you're knocking out set after set and rep after rep. So it's going to really restore those glutamine stores for the cellular production and stuff of glutamine. We produce glutamine naturally in our body. There is no studies at all for building muscle without glutamine, but it helps with the gut, and then it helps with if you're training like endurance type training, as far as like really freaking moving. It'll help a little bit with recovery there. The essential amino acids, the liver metabolizes proteins, and the liver decides if it's going to turn it into carbohydrates, fats, and what the hell it's going to do with it. So essential amino acids aren't proven during training to actually build muscle, but they're going to help with recovery. They're going to help with endurance in the gym, because the liver, if you're low on glucose, the liver is going to decide to turn some of those amino acids into glycogen for energy. So it also helps with hunger cravings as far as BCAAs. You see guys taking BCAAs in between meals. You hear people talking about taking BCAAs for intermittent fasting to curb hunger, because it messes with some hunger hormones in the brain as far as blunts them. So it kind of brings your hunger level down a little bit. EAAs are way better, in my opinion, than just taking a BCAA formula, unless you're just using it for endurance and just a little bit of recovery benefit, but you're not looking for muscle growth. So EAAs will spike muscle protein synthesis through studies 50% more than BCAAs. But anyways, EAAs have BCAAs in it. So going down, I'm done rambling here. Going down, we got a carbohydrate, sugar, and insulin stabilizer formula here. We got glucodextrin at 7 grams. So this is going to have about 7 grams of carbs in here. But this is a pharmaceutical grade carbohydrate or glucose that actually will help the delivery into the cells of a lot of these ingredients. So this is like, cyclodextrin. So you're not going to find any research out there on this. This is a very unique form of dextrin here. And then we have alpha-litic acid, 30 milligrams, and vanillin sulfate at 25 milligrams, and chromium picolinate at 40 micrograms. These are all for insulin sensitivity and glucose regulation. Then we got a hydration modulator formula here of HYDRA Max at 80%. Well, that's actually pretty good. So that's 1 gram, and that's going to deliver 800 milligrams of some extra glycerol there for you guys for some hydration and some cell swelling to tack onto your pre-workouts. Then we got some coconut water at 1 gram. Great dose there. Just some electrolytes and minerals, and helps with hydration basically. So, metabolic nutrition, 18 grams of EAA. So listen, 18 grams of EAAs, 9 of them are BCAAs, 5 grams of glutamine, 2 grams of coconut water and glycerol, and 1,500 milligrams of electrolytes. So this thing is packed for somebody, I don't know if I said it in the beginning, but that trains their arse off, that is just beating themselves up like me. So if you have a passion of wanting to train like you want to die that workout, I don't mean to put it that way, but when I get into it, I get into it. This I love, and I don't know what it is. I love to push myself as far as I can go. And I love products that actually will help me do so during that hour and a half or 2 hours of training. It just makes me feel fulfilled as far as, striving to be the best me. It's just me. I mean, not everybody's like that. I mean, some people like to go into the gym and they do fine just doing sets and reps type workouts and getting a little sweat and going, but I just will push it. So if you're like me and you're someone who just pushes it and wants something that's going to fuel you, because like I said, these EAAs will be used as fuel, and which will help with recovery and also muscle protein synthesis in the long run. And that all depends on diet, recovery, and eating. So are you going to notice you're going to get a ton of muscle off of this thing? No. But what you will feel is you will feel that extra energy during your training if you sip it through your workout. What I do is I do it just like a lot of us do. We do it just like Ari talks about. He does a lot of reviews on these, so I'm just bringing him up, and go check his channel out if you haven't, because he delivers. But I actually do my 3-4 sets, or 3 sets, 5 sets, whatever I'm going to do. I take a sip of this, and I'll go beat myself up for another 5-10 minutes, and then take a good gulp of it, and then continue through that as far as the workout to keep myself hydrated and to get the energy effects from this. So I don't try to down this thing all at once. I just sip it through my whole workout, and I do it in a shaker cup. So I know Ari does it in a big jug, and I do it in a shaker cup because I want to, when I'm done with it, then it's water time. So I try to separate the water and try to get as much water in afterwards as I can. So, damn, can I talk about anything else on this? I don't think there is anything to really talk about on the EAA formulas, other than this was really good. I really enjoyed it, and I've already switched over. I took most of it, just so you guys know. I've already switched over to another formula, and I do notice a difference in my training energy and hydration effects going over to this other formula because it's less. So I may do a scoop and a half of this other one just to fulfill my needs, but it's all good. It's all good. Just depends on what you're looking for. I hope this review helped. If you guys can, before you leave, it helps the channel, give the video a thumbs up. Other than that, leave a comment down below if you have any questions, and let me know what EAA formula you prefer and you've liked, because I'm actually always looking to try them out and then do a review on them myself. So I'm going to head off with my day. I hope you guys have a fabulous day yourself, and we'll see you guys next time on the channel.